It is a great time to be a Chiefs fan, isn't it? Team took down the 49ers this past February for a second consecutive Super Bowl win, setting the stage for something no team has done before. They want a three-peat, and so do fans. But first things first, you got to get a team together. Coaches made their final preseason cuts this past week, whittling down the roster to 53 men. That meant saying goodbye to several players, including wide receiver Kadarius Toney. Justin Ross and tackle Lucas Niang are now on the practice squad, and the Welshman, former rugby star Louis Rees-Zammit, didn't make the cut. The Chiefs did tap two undrafted free agents. Carson Steele, the fullback out of UCLA, had a great preseason, and Ethan Driscoll, the offensive tackle from Marshall. And wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster is back, signed by the Chiefs early last week. Juju caught 78 passes in 2022 on the way to a Super Bowl win. Says he's glad to be back in KC.
Honestly, just happy and glad to be a part of, this offense and be in it. But for me, just getting used to the playbook and just trying to see where I fit in, whatever that may be, wherever coach wants to use me, I'm ready.
We're ready too. We'll see the latest championship banner unveiled Thursday night before a true test for the team. Chiefs host the Baltimore Ravens in an AFC Championship rematch. Kickoffs at 7:20. Let's discuss the season ahead with KMBC9's Dennis Evans, one of the hosts of our new Sports Sunday show. Thanks for coming in a little early for us.
Not a problem at all.
What surprised you about Cutdown Day this year?
I think what really surprised me, they kept 7 wide receivers. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. The return of Juju. No one surprised at all by the fact that Kadarius Toney was gone. I mean, I'm surprised really that he even came back for another season. But Mecole Hardman, another guy who was kind of on the bubble, just the wide receiver setup really shocked me the most.
What does that tell you about the Chiefs' plans? They know that they need to have a full arsenal for Patrick Mahomes.
I think that, and they brought in, you've got Xavier Worthy who can take it down the field. You've got Hollywood Brown, who health is still in question. They needed a guy who could do that underneath route. And that's what Juju brings. He gives almost kind of like an aid to Travis, another guy who can do some stuff underneath, and that's what this offense needed, because last year they needed the downfield guys. Now they've got somebody who can go underneath.
And, we talk about so many of those players in one position. Important to note, some of the newer guys might not even make it to game one, right?
That's the thing. You think you've made it. It's like this. You've gone through all of this, work. You've done the offseason. Then all of a sudden, it's like you think you're on the team. But as other teams cut players, the Chiefs are going to go out and they're going to see what's on the market. They left a couple of spots open just to make sure that they have room to add guys from other teams.
That's a good point, too, because it's not just Cutdown Day for the Chiefs, Cutdown Day for all of the other teams. Anybody catch your eye?
That's out there right now. No, not really. But the one thing I will say is defensive back. Defensive back and running back. Those are the two positions I'm really expecting the Chiefs to come in and add someone at.
You've been to camp, practice, preseason. How's the defense shaping up this time around?
Here, interesting fact. The defense has not had all of the guys who are going to start on the field at all. Not during training camp, not one snap during a game. So I think chemistry, even though you're bringing all those guys back, it's a new year, you have to develop that on-field chemistry. So I think the defense really is going to have to use this next week or so to get ready, because Baltimore is going to be a test for them.
Yeah, tough with a 3-game preseason, too. Three-peat, as we said, it's never been done before in History League when it comes to the Super Bowl. What needs to happen? You have such a strong strength of schedule going into this thing. It's going to be an uphill battle.
I think the one word for this season is going to be health. It really is going to be health, and I'll add another one, depth. Health and depth. The challenge for any team trying to, repeat and three-peat or any of that is you lose depth. You can't keep all the guys you've had, and they've had really good depth on this team. And now as you re-sign guys, you see the new contracts, you start to lose some of that depth. So seeing the backups really step up, that and keeping the main guys healthy. The Chiefs have been blessed with really good health, and I think that's going to be a huge, huge factor this year.
Yeah, keep Patrick Mahomes in bubble wrap for sure.
Have to.
What's one of the storylines, real quick, that you think we need to be watching this season?
The defensive secondary. The defensive secondary. L.J. Snead being gone, I think it's really easy to underestimate for the average fan what he meant to this defense. So I think he's going to be, that defensive back. Can they step up, and can someone fill his role?
And we know you'll be watching. Dennis Evans, thanks for being here. We really
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Don't miss reporting from Dennis, Taylor Kaufman, and Len Jennings as they keep a close eye on the Chiefs and all our local sports teams for that matter. Watch Sports Sunday tonight and every Sunday night at 10:30 on KMBC9.